We have the full set list for Maze of Millennia. Kong's Cards is going to have pre-sales up for this set. If you use discount code IMCOL40, you're going to get the chance to save. If you want Bonfire, you want the chance to get your transaction rollbacks, remember, discount code IMCOL40 is going to be your friend over here as things roll out throughout the day. So I'll leave a link down below so you guys can check out Kong's Cards today. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more Moros content. Maze of Millennia drops on 1/17 for OTS stores, 1/19 so you can run out to Walmart and throw them your money instead of supporting your local LGS people do that. It's crazy to me, but alright. The set does have brand new Flame Swordsman support in it, which I know a lot of people, that's one of the things you're going to be excited for is, well, the casual remakes for, you know, the older cards or the support lines for those, which is cool. And of course, this set has 16 collector's rares, 1/4 century. Yeah, it's a little bit of a train wreck in terms of, you know, ratios and things like that. But hey, 11 ultra rares, you know, it's all sorts of potential and things that you want to pull out here. And you're going to be throwing $4.49 a pack at this set. So think about that, all right? Just spending $4.50 for the chance to pull super rare. I don't know. I believe this is a set that is going to be a little bit more interesting. All right, so our 1/4 century in this set is our Junk Warrior alt art, which actually looks fantastic, actually. I don't want to pull this card, but this would be one of those cards that if you have managed to maybe buy a couple of packs or something along the way, and you get lucky enough to pull it, well, then you're going to be happy with owning it, all right? It's one of those oddities that you're like, oh, man, if it's cheap enough, I'll buy it. If not, it is what it is. Fighting Flame Swordsman is an ultra rare. This is the one that we did not show on the spoiler video, but this was also the one that we saw on the initial ad, which is, you know, on normal or special, adds any of your spells and traps and mentions the Flame Swordsman from the deck to the hand. And if it's sent to the graveyard, you can send a Flame Swordsman, a card that mentions it from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard, except for Fighting Flame Swordsman. That way you can actually drop down, you know, one of the equipped cards to kind of assist you along the way. Salamander getting a super rare slot is okay. The Mirage Swordsman taking up a rare slot. We do have confirmation on Ultimate Flame Swordsman being a super rare and a collector's rare. Honestly, I think that card looks really nice in collector's rare. The Fighting Flame Dragon, gonna be a base rare. You know how excited people are for that. The Flame Swordsman Realm. Now, I actually really like this card. I think the card is really cool in terms of like the interactions and things that you can push for it. Salamander Fusion, an equipped fusion spell card. That's so wild to me. Got base rare. And then we have the Fighting Flame Sword taking up an ultra slot. Yeah, I know we lost a lot of slots to the Flame Swordsman stuff. And then Salamander with Chain and the Flame Swords Dance coming in on low rarity. Eye of Illusion coming in an ultra. We knew that that was going to be an initial ultra from the ad. I'm not surprised about that. Now, the thing that's got me a little bit up in the air was Kaito Patara and Horned Saurus. I feel like they swapped rarities. Horned Saurus being a rare and Kaito Patara being a super rare is just an absolute sad day to me. Colorless made it in as a super rare. Yay. The Fiend, yeah, we did get the name change for it. We knew that was coming about 1,000 million miles away. Bonfire is only an ultra so far, and I say so far because we do not have confirmation on if this thing is a collector's rare or not, which I'm this better be a collector's rare, Konami. If you punted this and you did not dedicate a collector's rare slot to the best card in the set, you're doing something wrong. Combat Wheel made it in as a rare. Ashoka Pillar is a super rare. I just want to take a moment here to say congratulations to all the Mikanko players out here. You have been waiting so gosh darn long for Ashoka Pillar, and you get the card at what feels like a very critically late point but it's here. We also have the Kabara Stone and Triangle O and the Totem Pole. You already know somebody's going to try to pull some really stupid stuff with that. Number 1 Infection Buzz King is actually also a collector's rare. We do not have it pictured here. I think that info came out a little bit after Dual Daddy was making the graphic. But yes, number 1 is a collector's rare. You should not be surprised that I'm telling you that, alright? Photon Delta Wing taking up an ultra rare slot. I am a little bit indifferent about this. I don't think that the card itself is all that good, but it is basically Photon Galaxy support, and you gotta remember at this point that people are gonna grasp for straws because of that support. People want to make sure that, you know, hey, Delta Wing's in here, it's a good card. Yeah, but it's going to take up one of your Ultra slots, which could have been better allocated to a lot of this other stuff. Armored Xyz is a super rare. So the good news is if you're playing the full Armored Xyz package, you only need to get one of these, and holy crap, about time we get this card. I've been so sick of just having the trap in the deck that now that we have this super rare, we'll be able to actually do things with it. Ring Announcer is a rare. Now, the Earthbound stuff here, the first one I care about's Stone Sweeper, the discard search for a level 3 or lower tuner monster. Resonator players are eating very good. It's only a super rare. This could have been an ultra and we could have been crying. Also, Geo Grasha down here as a super and getting a massive, huge upgrade into collector's rare. I'm glad to see it, but man, oh man, talk about like a $10 collector's rare that you're going to be pulling out here and just staring at and going, what in the world is this? Moving on along here, we have, well, Geo Griffin actually made it as a super. Earthbound Prison also made it in as a super. Yeah, who didn't see that coming? Harmonic Synchrofusion. I low-key think that this is one of the coolest cards in the set for, you know, what we were honestly trying to expect out here. Taking up an ultra rare slot, I'm not surprised about. The card literally produces huge results, all right, and that's what you want to see. Phoenix Gearplate made it in as a super rare. Jurassic Draw also made it in as an ultra and a collector's rare. Now remember, this is the thing that lets you banish all monsters you control to draw 3, but you have to have a minimum of 2, so it just creates like this 3 for 3 sort of transaction. I'm not super about that, but it's kind of cool that the card does exist. And then it locks you into Cyverse for the turn for, yeah. Transaction Rollback is an ultra and a collector's rare. Yeah, who didn't see that coming? This is literally the best card in the set next to Bonfire, alright? Like, Labyrinth players, I can't wait to get Mayakashi locked, just casually trying to play the game. Alright, all the Chimera stuff got reprints in here a little bit late, but that's fine. Doppel Warrior also got a reprint along with Jet Synchron. Jet Synchron is a collector's rare, which is actually kind of nice. And then, of course, you have a huge wave of Earthbound support getting reprints here. I'm not initially surprised about that. The Earthbound stuff, we can always continuously use reprints on this stuff. And then you can see the full armored stuff also received. And you got a huge wave of Supreme King Gate stuff in here. Honestly, did we really need reprints on the Supreme King Gate stuff? Do we really need to bring it down a notch or two here? Now, you are going to notice the start of Marionette or Siliguidos here. And then as we shift on over here into the other image, the entire Altergeist core got reprints in here, which I'm not going to be too upset about that. Like, they ported over everything else from, you know, the set in here. It's good. Ancient Chant and Millennium Revelation. Ancient did get a collector's rare, which was a huge upset. And I'm actually surprised that they ported those in here. Magic Spectre stuff got reprints. Bambuku has been way too gosh darn expensive. The fact that they're actually slamming down those Magic Spectre reprints before the next set is a win. Now, instead of printing Chaos Angel in here, we got Hydra and Turbulence reprints in lower rarities, and I did not see this coming, honestly. Like, now Rescue A stuff should be slightly more affordable for players, and that's actually a really good thing. And Thrust made its way in here. I initially talked about that Chaos Angel should be the thing that should see the reprint in here, but they actually went after Thrust instead. which means they're saving the Lingo lottery machine, or Chaos Angel's about to be a collector's rare. And thinking about this, if Chaos Angel's going to be a collector's rare in a future OTS pack, you gotta take a moment to actually appreciate how insane that is. And that means that we would just be doing the same thing that we just saw here, where you see Thrust coming down off of its ultimate reprint. You put Chaos Angel up on the block for the reprint, spin it on down. Also, no Quemon here. No big Welcome Labyrinth in here either. They missed some very big marks in here, which tells me we have another reprint set coming pretty soon. And I'm very curious to know what it's going to be. So please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about this set. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.